Hello student. Done. Hello student. This is the third part of the lesson Natural Vegetation and Wildlife class 9. We were talking about the different plants, animals or biodiversity. How rich biodiversity is there found in India. Here birds' life in India is very colorful. Peacocks, then pigeons, ducks, then parakeets, cranes, and pigeon are some of the birds inhabiting the forest and wetland of the country. Means variety of birds found in the different part of the country in inhabiting forest and wetlands. We have selected our crops from the biodiverse environment, that is from the reserve of the edible plants. We also experimented and selected many medicinal plants. The animals were selected from large stocks provided by the nature as milch animal. Milch animal means those who are giving milk. They are also provided they also provided us drought power, transportation, then meat, egg, etc. The fish provide nutritive food. Many insects help in the pollination of crops. Means this is the significance of the variety of plants and animals, insects, how they contribute. So fish provides nutritive value. Many insects help in the pollination of crops. Pollination, it is important process for, and fruits, trees exert biological control on such insects which are harmful. Every species has a role to play in the ecosystem. It's all species, every species from the ecosystem, they have to play role in the ecosystem. Hence, conservation is essential. So, important thing is that conservation of all variety of the animals, insect, birds, plants, there is need to conserve or have to give the protection. As has been mentioned earlier, due to excessive exploitation of the plants and animal resources by human being, the ecosystem has been disturbed. Ecosystem has been disturbed. About 1,300 plants, 1,300 species of plants, they are endangered, means have threatened, and 20 species are extinct, means they are not present on the earth now. 20 species and 1,300, they are in the endangered level, or it is going to extinct. Quite few animals, quite few animal species are also endangered and some have become extinct. The main cause for this major threat to nature are hunting. Main cause for this threat is to the nature for hunting by the greedy hunter for commercial purpose. They kill these species for the own benefit and or commercial purposes. Pollution due to chemical and industrial waste, acid deposits, introduction of the alien species and reckless cutting of the forest to bring land under the cultivation and inhabitation are also responsible for imbalance. Then to protect the flora and fauna, there is need to protect the protect flora and fauna of the country. So government has to take many steps. So which steps has to take by the government for giving protection to the flora and fauna? So first is 14 biospheres reserve. 14 biosphere reserve have been set up. How many biosphere reserves set up? They are 14 in number in the country. For what? To protect the flora and fauna. 4 out of these, the Sundarbans in the West Bengal, then Nanda Devi in Uttarakhand, the Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, and Nilgiri, that is Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu, have been introduced in the World Network of the Biosphere Reserve. So these are the some reserves, biosphere reserves, were located or established in the different parts of the country. That is Sundarban in West Bengal, Nanda Devi in Uttarakhand, the Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, and Nilgiri, that is Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Means have been included the World Network of Biosphere Reserve. The second one is financial and technical assistant. Financial and technical assistant is provided to many botanical gardens by government since 1992. Means whatever botanical gardens are there, they are giving financial and technical assistance for preserving this variety by Government of India from 1992. Then third step is that Project Tiger, then Project Rhino, then Project Great Indian Bustard, then and many other eco development projects have been introduced. This is the third steps taken by the government of India. Different projects, that is including tiger projects and other introduced by the India just for giving the protection for the conservation purpose to these animals. And next step is 89 national parks. There are 89 national parks are there. Then 490 wildlife sanctuaries are there, and zoological gardens. They are set up to take the care of national heritage, because these are very important for taking the care of national heritage. And all of us must realize the importance of natural ecosystem for our own survival, because there is importance of this our natural ecosystem for the purpose of our survival. It is possible if indiscriminate destruction It is possible if indiscriminate destruction of the natural environment is put to an immediate end. So, actual lesson ends here. Then we discuss some important question, very limited question. First question is that why do flora and fauna need to conserve? Why there is need or necessity to conserve this flora and fauna? What is the significance? So, answer of this question is that flora and fauna need to be conserved due to the following reason. First one is milch animal provide milk. They also provide us meat, egg, fish, and help in the transportation. Means all these needs fulfill because of this fauna or various animals for the different purpose. Second one, insects help in the pollination. Insects help in the pollination of crops and fruits trees and exert biological control on such an insect which are harmful. This is the second reason for conserving flora and fauna. And third one, plants provide us food, then shelter, and many more useful items. Several medicinal plants are of the great value. Several medicinal plants, they are having their value to human being, such as sarpagandha, then jamun, then kachnar, tulsi plant, neem, babul, and arjun. They have their medicinal value of these plants, and that is why it is necessary to preserve these plants. And last one, every species has a role. Every species has role to play in ecosystem. Hence, conservation is essential. So, each and every insects or plants and animal, they have their own contribution in ecosystem. So, there is need to conserve. Another question we'll discuss here about what is ecosystem. What is ecosystem and its components, about its component and their interdependence. So here all the plants and animals, we are talking about the ecosystem. All the plants and animals in an area are independent and interrelated to each other in their physical environment, thus forming an ecosystem. Ecosystem is the system of interdependence. Ecosystem, it is the system of interdependence comprising the physical environment and organism living within. Plants, animals, human beings, and environment are the components of ecosystem. Plants are main natural component on the earth which can use the sun's energy to prepare food. Plants are backbone of the natural resources of the country. So plants are called the backbone for the natural resources of the country. The nature of plants in an area to a large extent determine the animal's life of the area, of that area. When the vegetation is altered, when vegetation is altered, the animal life also changes. Means vegetation, animal life depends upon the vegetation. As you know, because of reduction of forests, some wild animals, they are coming in the civil society. Means these are the changes in animal life. Human beings are also an integral part of ecosystem. Human being is also called the, or he is the integral part of ecosystem. They utilize the vegetation and wildlife. All the living beings on the earth are dependent on the plants directly and indirectly. So this is about the ecosystem and components, and they are interrelated. And some of the terms are here, keywords or some terms given here. They are first is natural vegetation. So here in the natural vegetation, plants community which has grown naturally without human help or without human disturbance and has been left undistributed by the human for long time. So this is about the natural vegetation. Second term, amphibians. Amphibians, they are the animals that can live both on the land as well as in the water. And third term, biodiversity, which is, what is biodiversity? Biodiversity, the existence of different type of plants, and animal species in a particular environment is termed as biodiversity. The next term is biosphere. Next term is biosphere. Existence of biosphere means a very thin layer of living organism. Biosphere means very thin layer of living organism which is found in between the atmosphere and lithosphere. Means this is the thin layer of the living organism in between which sphere, that is atmosphere, and in between atmosphere and lithosphere, that is called the biosphere. It is thin layer of the living organism. Next one is bioreverse. Next term is what? Bioreverse. It is conserve ecosystem managed in such a way that not only is biodiversity preserved but also its resources and used in sustainable manner for the benefit of local communities. Means biosphere, it is, this term is conserve ecosystem that manage is such a way that not only its biodiversity preserved but also resources they are used in a sustainable manner. Next term is flora. Flora means natural vegetation growing in particular areas. Then biomes. What is biomes? Large ecosystem. Biome is a large ecosystem on the land having distinct type of the vegetation and animal life. And next term is ecosystem. Just we have seen in deep. Ecosystem is that a system of interdependence comprising physical environment and organism living there. So we have seen discuss different things in this topics. So in short, we will discuss in the summary, in short, that is India is one of the 12th mega biodiversity country in the world, and with 47,000 plant species, India stand on the 10th place. Rank it is of the 10th in the world and 4th in this Asian plant diversity. Then there are about 15,000 flowering plants such as fern, algae, fungi in India. Then 89,000 species of animals as well as rich variety of fish in its fresh and marine water. Then natural vegetation. Plants community which has grown naturally without human help and has been left undisturbed by the human for long time, and that one known as which type of vegetation? That is virgin, VIRGIN. Biospheres we have seen. Then what is bioreserve? That already we have seen, flora and fauna. Then temperature, humidity, precipitation, land, soil are the factor responsible for the huge diversity in flora and fauna kingdom in India. Then land affect, in the revise, land affect the natural vegetation directly and indirectly. Land, it is important natural vegetation. It influences the type of vegetation. The fertile land is used for what purpose? That is agriculture. And rough terrain having grassland and woodland provide shelter to the variety of wildlife. Then different types of soil support the different types of vegetation. The sandy soil of the desert support cactus, thorny bushes, while wet marshy deltaic soil support the mangrove and deltaic vegetation. Means vegetation depends upon the different type of the relief, land relief and soil. Hill slopes with the some depth of soil have conical trees. then temperature, along with the humidity in the air, precipitation, soil determine the type of vegetation. Then slope of Himalayas and hills of the peninsula have subtropical, temperate and alpine vegetation. Then India receive rainfall by the which monsoon? Southwest monsoon and retreating northeast monsoon. Then areas of the heavy rainfall have more dense vegetation. Where dense vegetation is found, area with having the heavy rainfall as compared to other areas of less rainfall. Then forest. Forests are renewable resources and play major role for what? In enhancing the quality of environment. If the area is more of this forest, then environment would condition it is good or healthy. They modify local climate, control soil erosion. Means this is the contribution or role of the forest. They modify local climate, then control soil erosion and regulate the stream flow. Then they provide cure and medicine to human being to protect themselves from the various diseases. And all the plants and animals in the area are interdependent. All plants and animals, they are interdependent and interrelated also to each other in their physical environment, thus forming an ecosystem. Ecosystem is a system or interdependence comprising a physical environment and organism living therein. Human being also an integral part of the human ecosystem. Just we have seen. They utilize the vegetation and wildlife. So greed of human being lead to over-utilization of these resources. They cut the trees and kill the animals for creating the ecological imbalance. And real problem is there of the ecological imbalance, that is cutting trees or over-utilization of the resources. As a result, some of the plants and animals have reached the verge of extinct. Means some animals and plants, they are going to extinction or disappear. They have threatened. And large ecosystem on the land having distinct type of vegetation and animals life is called the biome. So here some MCQs are given. First MCQ is that to which one of the following types of vegetation does rubber belong to? Again question I am reading in multiple choice question. To which one of the following type of vegetation does the rubber belong to? Options are tundra, Himalayan, tidal and tropical evergreen. Here answer it is of the D, that is tropical evergreen. Rubber belonging to the forest, that is tropical evergreen. Next question is here. Cinchona, Cinchona trees are found in the areas of rainfall more than. So options are here: 100 centimeter, 70 centimeter, 50 and less than 50. So answer it is of the 100 centimeter rainfall. Means cinchona trees are found in the areas of rainfall more than 100 centimeter. Then third one, in which of the following state is the Simplipal Bioreserve located? SIMPLIPL, Simplipal Bioreserve. Options are Punjab, Delhi, Orissa, West Bengal. So answer is C, that is Orissa. Then next one is which one of the following bioreserve of India is not included in the World Network of Biosphere? Again I am reading question. Which one of the following bioreserve of India is not included in the World Network Bioreserve? Manas, then second Nilgiri, then third one Gulf of Mannar, and fourth one Nanda Devi. So answer is first A, that is Manas, and other three Gulf of Mannar, Nanda Devi and Nilgiri, all these are biosphere which are in the World Network Bioreserve. Then we have seen here importance of flora and fauna. Then here in the page 51 is given migratory birds. So migration, as you know, birds because of getting the suitable climatic condition, birds always remain in search of the suitable places, and they goes in that place, and this acts of the bird is called the migration and migratory birds. Some of the wetland of India are popular with the migratory birds. During winter, birds such as Siberian crane come in the large numbers. One such a place favorable with the bird is Run of Kutch. It is one of the favorable place of the bird. And what is that? Run of Kutch. It is in the coast of which state? Gujarat. At the place where desert merges with the sea, flamingo with their brilliant, then pink plumage come in the thousand to build nest mound from the salty mud and raise their young one. It is one among many extraordinary sights in the country. It is one of the extraordinary sight of the country, Run of Kutch, where several birds that comes for the migration. It is not the rich natural heritage. Is it not a rich natural heritage of our? Yes, obviously, of course, this is the natural heritage of the India. So here these some important questions which have discussed related to this lesson, wildlife and wildlife, how that is important for the human being, for the ecosystem. All these are whatever important related to this. Then in this lesson can also ask what is bioreserve, then relief factors, climate, then can be asked in exam difference between flora and fauna. We have seen these terms, then tropical evergreen forest and tropical deciduous forest. Then can ask different types of vegetations. All these things we have seen related to this lesson, and this is the end of this chapter. Thank you.